Happiness is maintained by the attitude of gratitude. I've discovered that the most miserable people in this world are often the most ungrateful people. In this short video, I will share with you the second element of happiness, that is the attitude of gratitude. Last week, I talked about the first element of happiness, which is harmony. Where there's harmony, there's happiness. In the same way, where there is an attitude of gratitude, there is happiness. By the way, I'm Sam Stone. I'm the pastor at Trinity, Presbyterian Church of Paramus, New Jersey. I'm a spiritual gardener that helps people cultivate a fruitful living that is a life of happiness. I'm sure happiness is important for you. In fact, you can live a life of true happiness day in and day out if you take care of the core issue, that is your spirituality. That is the purpose of these videos. There is a story about Jesus that one day he passed by a small village and he saw 10 lepers. They cried out to him, "Jesus, Master, have mercy on us." Jesus asked them to go to the priest and show themselves to the priest. In those days, the lepers were not allowed to be in the public places because they were regarded as unclean. So the first thing they have to do is to present themselves to the priest after they are healed so that they can be certified in order to be allowed to be present at the public places. According to the story, as they went, they were made clean. Then one of them turned around and praised God with a loud voice and prostrated himself at Jesus' feet and thanked him. Jesus said, "Were not 10 made clean? Where are the other 9? Was none of them found to return and give praise to God except this one?" It's interesting to discover from the story that only 1 out of 10 people had the attitude of gratitude. I wonder if we survey today's society, how many of us will have the attitude of gratitude? Will it still be 10%? I remember many years ago when I was back in Burma, I had an American pen pal who exchanged snail mail with me. Of course, in those days, the only mail we had was snail mail. He was much older than I was, so I asked him to share with me some words of wisdom. He said, "If you want to be happy, don't complain too much." He said, "The Americans are very good at complaining. It seems that the more you complain, the more you are practicing democracy." I was wondering, what do Americans have to complain about? But now I'm an American, I do find myself complaining more than I used to. Now I ask myself, what do I have to complain about? I live in the best country. I live in the best part of this best country. And I have the best church family. I have the best wife and the best 3 children. What do I have to complain about? I don't want to be part of the 90% of people that are good at complaining and bad at thanksgiving. Here's the tip for you. Whenever you feel yourself unhappy, start counting your blessings. The blessing of the life you have, the blessing of the family and friends you have, the blessing of the church you have, the blessing of the food you have every day. Don't be part of the 90%. Whenever you feel down, start counting the blessings and your happiness will be restored. Next week, I will share with you the third ingredient of happiness, that is peacemaking. If you want to get more on the spiritual teaching like this, you're welcome to join us on Sunday morning at 10 o'clock at Trinity Church because you will be spiritually recharged every week. Please post your questions and comments below or email me at sam@trinityfamily.org. If this message is helpful for you, please feel free to share with your friends and family members so that they can also become happy people because God is glorified when we are gratified. Until we meet again, keep cultivating a fruitful living. Remember, at Trinity, the good news is getting better and better.